Welcome to Discover Interior Design. I'm interior designer Carol Gilman, and I'm so glad you're here. In this video, we're going to be talking about how high to hang your artwork on a wall. And we're going to be talking about an open wall, so a wall without any furniture on it. So in addition to giving you a measurement that you can use for your artwork, I am also going to help you with the process of figuring all of that out. So let's get started. So one of the essential things to think about when we're hanging artwork on a wall is making sure that we hang it at a height where we can see it easily and that it's not too high. That's usually around an average eye level height. And think about going to a museum or gallery. Most likely, or in general, a lot of times they'll use an average eye level height to kind of center all the artwork on that height so that everyone can see everything very easily. And that average eye level can maybe range a little bit, and especially at a museum where maybe some things may be a little bit lower than what I would recommend in our home. So what I came up with is 60 inches. So that means, measuring from the floor up into the wall, 60 inches where the center of an artwork would be placed. And that 60 inches really is a good starting point for basically any size of artwork, from smaller pieces to even larger pieces. When you start to have an art piece that is very long and tall, that's where you can adjust that measurement, maybe even to 57 inches. And so after you locate 60 inches, then place a mark on your wall. And I recommend just using a piece of painter's tape because you can easily see that and also easily remove it. And then what I like to do is center the artwork horizontally. So that means measuring the width of the wall, finding the center, and then of course lining up that center with your 60-inch mark. And then when we center artwork horizontally on a wall or in an area of a wall, that gives that artwork some sort of structure, and that helps us feel comfortable. Because when an artwork is centered on a wall, we're basically using symmetrical balance, where we could draw an imaginary line down the center of the artwork and would be a mirror image on either side, and meaning that there would be the same amount of space on the right side as there is on the left side. And that makes us feel comfortable, because the last thing we want to do is look over at the art and notice that one side is a little bit wider than the other, and that's a little bit off-putting. So I always recommend just centering everything within a wall to give some structure and so that we enjoy looking at the art. Then go to your artwork, and we want to take some measurements on your artwork. We want to find the center of the artwork. So that just means measuring the width and the height of the artwork, and then finding the center and placing a little piece of tape on the back to locate that center as well. And then just take notes of what those measurements are, how many inches from the center, from left to right, and from top to bottom. The other measurement that you want to take on your art is to measure how far the bracket or hooks or even wire is from the top of your artwork. And this is going to let us know where to place the nail when we're ready to go. And when you do have an artwork that has a wire hanging mechanism on it, make sure you kind of hold up that wire so that it's representing the painting hanging on the nail. And then go up to the wall, make some marks with the tape to show the dimensions of the artwork. And what I like to do is place the bottom of the tape as the very top and as the very bottom, and on the right and also on the left side. And that just lets me know that that inside part of the tape is the actual dimension of the artwork. And then just step back and take a look at how all of that will look. And if you like it, then you're ready to hammer a hole in the wall. But if you need to make an adjustments and need to make it a little lower, this is the perfect time to do that. And then All we need to do is locate where we want to put the nail. And that's where we take that measurement of how many inches from the top of the painting to the hanging bracket, and then measure that on the wall, and then place a mark there, and that's where you would place your nail. And then of course we can use this starting point of 60 inches for other objects that we hang on the wall, photographs, other types of artwork, and even clocks. And then think about mirrors. For sure, we want to place a mirror at a level where we can see ourselves easily. And so that makes a lot of sense. And then what about if you do have high ceilings? Sometimes we think that because we have high ceilings that we need to place an artwork way up high. That's the opposite of what we want to do. We always want to think about how we're going to see and view that artwork easily. So the same thing goes. And so, starting with that 60-inch mark and adjusting it if you have a very tall painting, maybe to 57 inches, but just follow those same recommendations and you'll be set to go. So I'd love to find out from you if you have a standard height that you like to use to hang your artwork. So please share your design ideas and suggestions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.